sinker sinks in on righties. He's got that nice little slider.
His first pitch of the night is grounded foul toward, and his 17-game on-base streak snapped last night, and he starts another one right here with a base hit into right field. First inning, he was aggressive and he was on base, as he is here. 97 miles an hour. Inside.
Break his hands like he normally is and stay balanced.
That one gets away from Stallings, goes up the first baseline, and India moves up. Ball and 2 strikes now to Fraley. That one's in the air out to left. Bleday getting the start out there. Makes the catch. India.
Times the hitters, and the reason why they don't really do it a lot this year. I mean, do it in this era. In the coach's box. And then you get the guy at second base, and he does a few. And he was going back and forth, and Tino just went. He said, "Listen, if you don't stop moving in that first base, it's very hard to pick up guys' signs. I think now."
Blocked there by Stahl. The runner at second base. First baseman Moustakas waits and takes ball 4 out.
Everybody has iPads in the dugout.
I think there's more delay. Bats with 2 on and 1 out in the first. That one smacked foul.
There, even with something with the Brewers with Barney Brewer.
A little check swing, roller up the first base line. Sandy couldn't get to it. Cooper flips it, but not.
There's no way for him to go over and cover first. That's Sandy's ball all the way.
Well, a real. Off of Sandy, flips home, and Stallings was able to pick after the fielder's choice. Base is still loaded. And on the hands, fouled off.
And the fastball, the command's a little off right now. You want to throw that ball.
1-2 is grounded foul. Clunkers, if you will, back to back. He went on a run of 13 straight at 7 innings or more. So hopefully he's getting back to 2-2. Back to Sandy. Throws to first. Sandy's Beach in full effect. Every home game where Sandy starts, you can get a t-shirt and sit in section 22 right down the third base line, just beyond. Albert Almora Jr. off the end of the bat, foul. 0-2 out of Hialeah. Sends one in the air out to center. Hamilton going back. He'll have room and makes the catch as he faces Jose Barrero here. Swing and a miss.
Well, whenever mechanics and you're fighting yourself mechanically, this inning a lot smoother. Pad up there helping him out.
Did he go? No, says Laz Diaz. He's the crew chief tonight. Ball and 2 strikes. One thing that
you repeat your mechanics or be consistent in repeating your mechanics.
Great slider right there for the strikeout.
And that front shoulder is not flying open. You see where this front shoulder stays, and even though that was up, it was still open, and you saw him spike a couple change-ups.
It's our story, and we'll face it together.
In that first inning, that front shoulder was flying open. It was a good changeup. Braxton Garrett last night getting a little trouble in that first inning.
Into left for Bleday. Plays a fly ball.
In Fort Lauderdale, he went to high school at American Heritage in Delray. His college was the University of Florida. Go Gators. He was the number 21 overall prospect in the 2018, and of course earned NL Rookie of the Year honors in 2021. Paul, you know I had to get in the Go Gators.
Every single time. Telegraphs his passes. There's a strike. It's on a ground ball to second base. And Williams makes the play over to Garrett Cooper. So one away here in the third. Time. It's not something where you just woke up yesterday morning. It's like, you know what? Let's make some trades. Let's make some calls. How far back?
Really started to heat up, but we've been in touch with clubs all month long.
Base hit into right field, a 1 out now. So all month long talking about
strategy that you guys go through, you know, leading up. How far in advance do you guys go through the strategy?
You know, I think there are definitely themes throughout the year, throughout the season that.
Welcome back. First pitch. Not enough time to really dive into all of the stuff that we wanted to, but she was available and very willing to discuss some of those things with the media yesterday. That's inside. 2 balls and a strike. 130, a 220 first pitch in Chicago. Get a chance to. They too did not move those guys that. I mean, they were very emotional thinking they had played their last games at Wrigley Field. Votto finds left center field. It's cut off. He's on his way to second. Throw is going to be in.
Plenty of time to make the tag on Votto.
In his career. Keeps a runner off the bases against Sandy, who with the help of a double play ball threw just
with everyone, and it dates way back to, you know, I remember doing some radio with Geff over there, and we were looking at it's taking that game, that bullpen mound.
Bouncer towards short. Miggy on the run makes the play to Solano. And
into the game. They want to take care of their home players. They do a heck of a job.
Fouled at home plate off.
Same direction.
Aquino out to left for Blade. Back a step or two. Another quick inning. It's like Jacob deGrom. Every pitch has intent. This one is bunted foul. Champion. He's seen great pitching. He's hammered great pitching in his career. Is that one just over the glove of Sandy, but right to the glove of Luke Williams for the first out. That's high.
And it's just boring in on the hands of the right-handers. And with Freddie, I mean, you pitch up in the zone. He has that with some pitchers.
Tipped at the plate and foul. 1 ball and 1 strike. Barrera out to center field. Billy Hamilton gets underneath it and makes the catch. And all year last year, really just 2 that were not great. It was 1 at Dodger Stadium and it was 1 in Colorado. So
and here's look 3 inches, and you know, he even slows down just a little bit on that slider with his mechanics. And telegraph be great when you have the stuff that Sandy has. That little tiny slider is just enough to put something in the hitter's head and say, well, Barrero's dead.
1-2 pitch. Piersky takes high in strikeouts, but he's at his best and he's most happy when he's getting quick outs and working deep into games.
Well, he's got 1 strikeout through the first 4 and 24 pitches. And now he's throwing strikes and in the strike zone. And
beach balls, we've got palm trees, we've got a lifeguard on duty, we've got a celebrity sighting because Jaws is here. This is where you need to be when Sandy Alcántara is on the mound at Sandy's Beach. Go to marlins.com/tickets to find out more.
There you go. She's the ringleader over there. Thankfully, she won't be keeping everybody awake on the plane tonight.
what was that red thing that guy was holding behind the shark? There he is.
Personal flotation device. I don't know how to swim, so therefore I don't go to the beach.
You know, I was going to ask, whatever happened? How?
No grandparents or anybody that really in the family had pools, so I just never did it. Sorry. So we'll see if Sandy can turn that around.
Well, 70 pitches, I can see him turning better, a lot smoother. Good change up on the outside part of the plate.
Fly ball out to left field off the bat of Fraley, and there are 2 away. You know that it'll be Drew Smiley.
Does your son swim? Do you ever think about putting the swimmies on?
If I'm 40 feet from the edge. Like one lap. I'll give you one lap. It'll probably take me 8 minutes.
Okay. Hit a few baseballs and that swam in the fountains.
Certainly did. Grounds that one. Going into the break and 14 going out.
A little Lake Michigan for you.
Yeah.
The sunbathing.
Definitely. This is a fly ball out to right. Plays Votto, Solano. Votto on the first pitch. A couple of hops over to Miggy. Makes
3-pitch first inning. He's got 78 pitches here in the 7th inning, and he's been outstanding, settling in, and then he winds up getting picked off. So
you were thinking it was Blade.
Yeah, and sorry, Jay, you know, you got to understand that a lot of teams don't throw through.
Base hit into left field for Donovan Solano. So a 1-out knock for Solano. And he has actually been so good since the first inning with the help of a double play mixed in there. He's actually with 1 out in the 7th inning. Marlins have the shift on as Aquino takes a strike.
So sinker right down the middle.
That's in left field, going to get down for a base hit. For the Reds have 2 on. Back-to-back knocks off. Multiple doubles early on. And a tying run right here. There's a 98-mile-an-hour sinker for strike 1. Ground ball. Miggy. Williams on the first. A double play.
Fun over there with all the fans, so it's nice to see Sandy have that nice little bounce back.
Absolutely. ERA at 1.9.
Yeah, Cooper came up with a big double with 2 strikes to get 2 RBIs, and then of course the Aguilar home run, which was huge to at least get him on the board and get things rolling.
Bleeded a little bit by the trade deadline, but you know, they've done well so far against the Marlins.
Yeah, Reds have won 4 straight. A little work to do if they want to win their 5th in a row for the 2nd time this season. They did that in the early part of July. Playing pretty good baseball. 14 of 21 games that they've won. They've already clinched this series and the 2-1. That's to second. Williams off balance makes the throw over to first of 2024. So a little jersey exchange, a little bat exchange. Nicholas Puron the here at the ballpark. So that's pretty cool.
You know anything about cricket? Is it in Australia or?
I'm not sure, but I feel like for the 2nd time tonight we're going to break at the exact right moment. Moustakas and Votto with a chance to finish what he started for the 3rd time this year.
Leading in complete games, that's 2. He's going for his 3rd this season.
Marlins up.
That Alcantara might be the best pitcher in baseball right now.
I think you might be right. It's a ground ball to first. Lewin's got it, and there's 1 away.
In his last outing of 5 innings, snapped a streak of 14 straight starts, going 6+ innings. And he got out of a couple jams, couple key double plays as well in this game, but he had the bases loaded there in the smoother.
2-0 to Moustakas. There's a strike. Shutouts in his career, both in 2019. Swings over the top.
He turns that pitch over, and it comes out of his hand at 92 miles an hour.
Bouncer back to him, knocks it down, recovers. Steel cage.
Pitchers are definitely the smartest.
It's the first pitch to Votto. Sandy's 0-1 to Votto. Ground ball, first base. Lewin's got it. He'll take it himself. It's up.